Hey y'all. That's way too loud.
So I'm here now.
Yeah, he's here. You probably heard him in the original ones. He's here now, but
But this weather's getting pretty bad, and
yeah.
we need to cover it.
So across Indiana, we are starting to get the storm coverage to increase. We got a watch likely mesoscale discussion out. I don't want to be an Indy. I want to look at IWX radar, but that's not working. We are on the edge of the enhancers. We have squall line forming,
And
and
continues to get worse as we can see.
yeah. Let me pull over that so everyone can see. Let me change the window for Omega, which turns it to this. I don't know why it's showing up twice.
So looking, I'm very disturbed by this.
No, don't show that. Great. So this is what we're looking out here. We got this area out here.
All from Illinois to
New York. Yeah, extreme west central Illinois into central northern Indiana, Ohio, far southern Michigan, northwest
The
Pennsylvania,
PA.
western New York. Watch instruments. Yeah, cumulus is increasing on cold front. Blah, 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 yeah, perfect. My radio's gonna go off actually.
All of them, all six, all.
Only that one will. Oh, we should listen to it.
We should. Wait, I say we can listen to this.
Partly cloudy. A chance of showers and thunderstorms.
Boom.
In the evening.
We got Weather Cube up in action.
Chance of rain.
I should go get my phone.
Monday, partly
got
cloudy.
Nice.
A slight chance
Do
of
you have
showers in the morning. Then
Yeah.
a chance of showers with a slight
Yeah.
chance of thunderstorms in the
It's
afternoon. Highs in the lower 80s. Chance
if
of
you
rain 40%.
look on, I think it's what
Monday night, partly cloudy with a slight chance of thunderstorms. A chance of showers, mainly in the evening. Lows in the lower 60s. Chance of rain 40%. Tuesday, mostly sunny with a slight chance of showers. A slight chance of thunderstorms in the afternoon. Highs in the mid-80s. Chance of rain 20%. Tuesday night, mostly clear. A slight chance of showers and thunderstorms in the evening. Lows in the mid-60s. Chance of rain 20%.
here.
Wednesday, mostly sunny. Highs in the
I'm
upper
gonna
80s.
pull up my NWA.
This
Oh,
is
I
NOAA
forgot.
radio
I have the
station KXI-94 in Angola.
Oh, those.
Visit our website.
You don't have Radar Omega?
No, not on my phone. It took up too much storage. I have it on my iPad.
It took up too much storage.
Eastern Daylight Time.
So yeah,
Man.
Here are the 2 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time weather conditions.
It's okay.
At Angola, skies were
she's
mostly
used to
sunny.
it. Okay.
The temperature was 82 degrees, the dew point
Go touch
72,
through there.
and the relative humidity 69%.
Whoa! Hello.
The
Here, I
wind
got
was
this.
southwest at
Here, you
17
can-
miles
Oh,
an hour,
nice.
gusting to
Nice.
25.
Is that a 1-inch
Don't
hail
hold me,
report?
please.
Here.
She's pulling me.
29.86
Ah.
and falling.
Abuse.
Okay,
I'm
there
being
you go.
The
abused.
region at South
I'm
Bend.
abused.
It won't go all the way.
With a
I'm
temperature
abused.
of
Just
87.
are we gonna switch chair?
It was mostly sunny, with a
think I
temperature
have a
of
longer
87
one,
at
maybe.
Toledo and 87 at Chicago.
Just don't allow.
It was partly sunny, with a temperature of
does that.
84 at
You know,
Sturgis,
put it over
83 at Hillsdale, 84 at Fort Wayne, and 83 at Defiance. Under partly sunny skies, Indianapolis reported
Here's a much
87,
longer one for
Ann
you.
Arbor reported 83,
It's
and
fine. Here, I
Coldwater
can just
reported
Yeah, you can
82.
use it. This one.
Here is a regional view of the weather. Severe thunderstorms are expected to develop
Yeah,
later
put
this
it towards
afternoon.
that.
Large hail and damaging
Did you
wind
mute
gusts
the
are the
mic?
primary concern.
No, it's fine. Okay, so
Includes by about 10 p.m. Eastern
yeah, it's gonna do the same.
Dry.
So as these start firing up across the region,
Southwest Michigan and
these
Northwest
should
Ohio.
about the same time. Now,
Today and tonight. An
As I said earlier, if you were listening to the previous live, I know you can't see it on this radar, but there are still some.
yeah, there'd be hazard statements.
There's still some beach hazard statements stretching from Ohio up across to let's see, just north of Ludington, Michigan.
Yeah, so basically, yeah. Okay, here's a live look at the satellite view across Indiana, and that looks pretty bad, but so as we see, let me make this darker. As we obviously, here's our current storms right here. The environment out ahead of it is perfectly clear, besides with the storms that already existed down here. As these move on, here ahead of it's pretty humid, like real humid. Don't have humidity on my thing. What is this humidity?
I don't know. I can look it up.
Wind 10 to 15 miles per hour with gusts up to 25 miles.
But if we go into the radar mode,
Rain 60%.
we're gonna be able to see.
Our air quality is 72 moderate.
Chance of showers and
Not bad.
thunderstorms in the evening. Lows around 60.
Dead.
Northwest
What the
wind
heck?
10 to 15
Humidity is
miles per
63%.
hour.
Okay, humidity is
25
63.
miles per hour in the evening.
Dew points are pretty high though, so that's kind of concerning.
Friday, partly cloudy. Highs around 80.
My thing will load.
10 miles per
Yeah,
hour.
dew point in Fort Wayne, 72.
Per hour in the morning.
Coldwater, 70. Sturgis, 67.
50s.
I don't know what it is here in Angola.
5 to 10 miles per hour.
Let's get velocity mode up too.
Mostly sunny. Highs in the lower 80s. Northwest
let's
wind 5 to 10 miles per hour. Saturday night, mostly clear. Lows in the upper 50s. Sunday, mostly sunny with a slight chance of showers in the morning. Then partly cloudy with a chance of showers and thunderstorms in the afternoon. Highs in the lower 80s.
Now,
Chance of rain 40%. Sunday night, partly
oh
cloudy.
yeah, those fired up quickly along that line there. Now, none of these are showing signs of potential tornadic
Chance of rain
conditions. The only thing that might be is stuff up here near Flint and that, but
in the morning. Then a
we're not going to really be covering that. We're going to start covering Indiana and that.
Yeah, northeast Indiana, southeast and west Michigan, basically. Yeah.
Monday night, partly
Any
cloudy
area
with
that's
a
starting to
chance
get
of
these
thunderstorms.
storms.
Yeah.
A chance
Where
of
does this
showers
1-inch hail
mainly in the
report?
evening. Lows in the lower 60s.
Shoot.
Kalamazoo.
40%.
So Kalamazoo, Vicksburg, there's 1-inch hail that was reported.
In the afternoon.
These are still not warned yet, but
Chance of rain 20%.
I'm pretty sure down in the future they will get
Mostly
warned.
clear.
Get the big one up going.
I guarantee it's gonna go off like any minute.
Wednesday, mostly sunny.
Yeah, just
Highs in the upper 80s.
now,
This is NOAA weather radio station KX.
as we saw in the satellite view, it is getting starting to really clear up across the region from the storms that happened earlier.
2:37 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. Here are the 2 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time weather conditions.
Detroit's going off again, probably.
See, I'm just watching to make sure if there's any.
82 degrees. The dew
Now,
and the relative humidity
I don't even know where that was. Where is that at?
west at 17 miles an hour.
There, there's a storm center there.
This
These,
is very delayed.
The pressure was 29.86 inches and
I
falling
know, right?
around the region.
It's alright though. People are getting the weather that they need. So. Oh.
Now,
Toledo and 87 at Chicago.
we got some warnings over. Oh, wow. We got some warnings out here. Here, let's look around to Buffalo real quick. We got some. Bro, what? That's rotating.
Yeah.
What is this special marine warning for? Oh, not. That thing looked like it could reduce a water spout. That looks like,
What is the ding? Where's the? For?
it's the. Whenever a warning gets issued, it does that. It
Oh, okay.
flashes too. It does that for when warnings get reduced. These are starting to. Ooh, these are starting to kind of organize down here. We're starting to see some more rotation starting to happen. More a rotating area.
In South Central Michigan. Oh wow, that stretches all the way up to Saginaw Basic. Dang.
There is a slight risk of severe thunderstorms this afternoon and
So, because once they all get organized, that's gonna be quite. I would expect. I don't know what you think, but I would expect maybe by 7, 8, maybe even 9 o'clock tonight. Our area is gonna get pretty bad, and then over in Bryan, Ohio, and stuff.
Yeah, the area these storms are kind of moving is this direction.
Yeah.
More likely, so they're gonna start dying off before they. This is the next area they're gonna be going through, and then they'll start dying off probably around here maybe. But since it is really favorable in front of it, I can also pull up the satellite on my phone too.
Yeah, this. Yeah, honestly, for me, my thoughts. It's really. I mean, all weather is questionable, but I think that it could go really either way. It could make it to the Steuben County area, which is the very northeast corner county by where Brownie, not Brownie, Bryan, and it's not in the county of Bryan, but the one right beside it in Indiana, to the north. But I think it. I don't know. It may or may not make it. It's way too questionable at right now. We just can't see, and I mean we have our thoughts, but just
Yeah, and we do have this area where we can easily see how satellite view is showing how clear it is out ahead of these storms.
yeah.
That's what's going to be fueling them up more often. But since these fired up so quickly, there is a good chance they'll die off before they hit. But most likely that may not happen. We still don't have any on any of that. But so far, it does look like near Fabius and Three Rivers, we are starting to get that storm to pop off of that hail core. Continue going out. Continue going. No, I can't.
Okay. But I mean, so yeah, as we can see, what's moving, I feel like it's gonna be more, or shoot, okay. I feel like it's gonna be, more questionable, and I think it's gonna be just worse, plainly, in this area, just up in here in Michigan. I'm not really too concerned for LaGrange County, Steuben. I'm not really concerned for them. I mean, it is. I know storms will make it to LaGrange and Steuben, and we'll go over into the counties of Bryan, Ohio.
Bryan's in Williams County.
Bryan and Williams counties, but
Bryan isn't in Williams. It's in county. It's Williams County.
sorry, Williams County. My bad. I was just talking about the city, I guess. Anyway, but yeah. But yeah, it's just. I just think it's. We can see that Fabius or Fabius. Sorry if we said those wrong, but and Three Rivers and cleared. Just I feel like the Three Rivers and Fabius areas will be the most hit out of tonight's storms, but it's just way too questionable now.
The most likely area these storms will impact is if we go back to the single view. The most likely, right here is the strongest. Wait, no. Right around here is where they started developing. They are starting to move more eastward, east-southeastward. Strongest ones are most likely going to be the northernmost cells throughout this area.
I'm not even sure if they're going to hit here.
Most models are showing they do weaken before. Just can take a look at the HRRR real quick. I'll have to put a little weather on it.
H&R block.
What?
H&R block.
Okay.
That's kind of a rotation, isn't it? There.
Nah, that's low pressure. What the heck? Okay, we need HRRR. No, not that. Regional. Midwest. gosh, it's hot outside.
Yeah.
Okay. We are getting the models running up. Here we go.
Here we go.
Hold on a second.
This is a severe thunderstorm watch. The National Weather Service has issued severe thunderstorm watch number 524, effective until 11 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. This watch includes the following counties in Indiana: DeKalb, LaGrange, Noble, and Steuben, and the following counties in Michigan: Branch, Hillsdale, and St. Joseph, and the following counties in Ohio: Defiance, Fulton, Henry, and Williams. Remember, a severe thunderstorm watch means the conditions are favorable for the development of severe weather, including large hail and damaging wind in and close to the watch area. While severe weather may not be imminent, persons should remain alert for rapidly changing weather conditions and listen for later statements and possible warnings. Stay tuned to NOAA Weather Radio, commercial radio and television outlets, or internet sources for the latest severe weather information. This is NOAA Weather Radio Station KXI 94 in Angola. Visit our website weather.gov/IWX.
If we keep it on like that.
Did you even record it?
46
Yeah.
Eastern Daylight Time.
I just didn't look like you called
Here
it.
are the 2 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time weather conditions in Angola.
Okay, y'all.
Alright, we're
So
back.
we just got the new watch has just been issued for I don't even know where yet. I don't even know that.
It's probably just making it to what county is that? That Goshen's in? Elkhart County. Sorry.
Okay. We got models going. They do show. HRRR does show they continue to go through, but it is kind of wrong. It says mostly around 20Z maybe. To around 20, 21, 22Z is the area, the time frame they're most likely to hit. But we just got the new severe thunderstorm watch coming through. This is Illinois, Indiana, Michigan, Ohio, Pennsylvania, and Lake Erie 2 minutes ago. Oh wow. Okay. This covers all of northeastern Indiana, most of central Indiana, east central Illinois, northern Ohio, west central Ohio. It covers
Southern Michigan.
it covers Hillsdale, Branch, and St. Joseph counties in Michigan. It covers some new severe thunder. Okay, there we go. There it goes.
So where?
Okay,
So
severe thunder. Here we go.
LaGrange County is just under now, and then
There we go.
it's gonna move to here. Oh, here we go. Another one.
News.
We got a one.
The National Weather Service in northern Indiana has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for northeastern LaGrange County in northeastern Indiana, east central Cass County in southwestern Michigan, southern St. Joseph County in southwestern Michigan until 3:30 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. At 2:47 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, a severe thunderstorm was located over Constantine.
That didn't take too long though.
Southeast at 25 miles per hour. Hazard: 2-inch hail and 60 miles per hour with gusts. Source: radar indicated. Impact: people and animals outdoors will be injured. Expect hail damage to roofs, siding, windows, and vehicles. Expect wind damage to roofs, siding, and trees. Locations impacted include Sturgis, Three Rivers, LaGrange, Constantine, White Pigeon, Centerville, Scott, Fawn River, Broke, Brighton, Clear Lake, Jones, Corey Lake, Howe, Clear Lake, Findlay, and Ontario. For your protection, move to an interior room on the lowest floor of a building. Repeating, a severe thunderstorm warning has been issued until 3:30 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time for the following counties in Michigan: Cass and St. Joseph, and
So we just got that warning. Just got severe warned. This is the same storm we were watching. This is 2-inch hail with it, and 60-mile-an-hour winds. This is moving southeast at 25 miles an hour, so it's due a quick storm track.
It'll hit us. I guarantee it.
Let's roll it from the main storm area. Move it southeast. That's weak. Okay. New severe thunderstorm warning. Yeah. Ours won't go off for that, though.
No.
It's on this range.
Okay.
Okay.
It'll go off in just a few minutes again.
No, it won't.
You sure?
Elkhart County isn't covered in ours. It's DeKalb, Lagrange, Midlands. No.
Sure?
Southeast, like, the storm's moving like southeast at, how long? How fast?
It just went off. For
Come on. Hold on. What am I clicking on? Hold on.
yeah, I know we're gonna get hit with something. It's obvious.
That's definitely southeast. 25 miles an hour. This will be around Sturgis at 3 p.m., Fawn River at 3:09, Burr Oak at 3:13, Greenfield Mill at 3:25, Orland at 3:32, Gillette at 3:32, Panama in East Gillette around 3:41, Inverness at 3:43, Nevada Mills at 3:43, West Kinderhook at 3:45, Lake James at 3:48, Crooked Lake at 3:51, Glen Eden at 3:52, and Fremont at 4 p.m.
Just answer him on. Okay. Answer him just on the video. Okay, so to Ethan Edwards, we got your comment. So
The tornado chances for today are minimal. We have a 2% tornado threat for the. We have a 2% tornado threat for the area, but there's a moderate chance. It's 50-50. The storms could get real tornadic, or they could. The main threat for today is wind and hail. We have a 15%. No, I can't speak today. We have a. Is it 15%? I need to fact check what I'm talking about. But today the main threat is. Okay, we have a 30% SIG hail threat. The 30% includes Detroit, Michigan, Cleveland, Ohio, Toledo, Ohio, Fort Wayne, Indiana, and Warren, Michigan. The 30% wind threat aren't really covered for us. The tornado threat, there's a 5% for Detroit, Toledo, Warren, Sterling Heights, and Flint. Northeastern Indiana is under a 2%, which we can also pull it up on the map here. We got the here's the 5% tornado threat down here. Here's our 2% threat. It's really from South Bend up to Grand Rapids, down by Lafayette eastward, where the main tornado threat would be. The wind threat is most likely gonna be throughout the entire region here. We're not into 30% wind threat, but we are into 15, which, yeah, wind threat today is gonna be. We're gonna get some damaging winds of like 60 to 70 maybe. And then the wind, SIG wind, is from the LaGrange County line down to Miami County. No, down to around Muncie, to where 69 takes the curve towards Indy, over towards Cleveland, Sandusky, up to Saginaw, and back down. It's also into 30% too. But the wind threat is also there too.
See you guys. I gotta go. So, bye guys.
Yeah.
I'll definitely be in more.
Yep. Okay, so we do got the main threat in effect there.
Hillsdale and St. Joseph and the following counties in Ohio: Defiance, Fulton, Henry, and Williams. Remember, a severe thunderstorm watch means the conditions are favorable for the development of severe weather,
Yeah.
including large hail and
Now,
in close to the watch area.
hold on a second.
Weather may not be persons should remain alert to rapidly changing weather conditions and listen for later statements and possible warnings. Stay tuned to NOAA Weather Radio, commercial radio and television outlets, or internet sources for the latest severe weather information. The National
Now, the storms today
Severe Thunderstorm
are either 50-50, so nothing could happen, or storms could start firing up. Dew points are in the 70s across the region here,
at 2:47 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. A severe
but
thunderstorm was located
we do got
near
the
Three Rivers, moving southeast
but we do got the storm up here near Sturgis.
inch hail and 60 miles per hour.
Oh shoot.
Source: radar indicated.
What the heck?
Animals outdoors will be
Mute.
expect hail damage
I don't know if you guys could hear that or not,
to windows and vehicles. Expect wind damage to
but
siding and trees. Location
yeah, this is actually getting concerning. We do have a hook echo starting to form, but if we go to where this may potentially be a tornado here, the velocities really aren't starting to show that couplet, which is good because we don't really want the tornadic potential for today. But also, that's also in place too. All these storms could, instead of being the wind threat, they could all just be a tornadic event. We do have these other storms up here near Leonidas that may start getting concerning, but for the meantime, they are not. Okay, let's pull up the watch icon that we had. Let's pull that up. That's in effect for the region.
This watch includes the following counties in Indiana: DeKalb, LaGrange,
We got a squall line initiating over that way.
in Michigan, Branch, Hillsdale, and St. Joseph,
Let me get it up so you guys can see it.
Fulton, Henry, and Williams. Remember,
Okay, you can see it. So, this is the watch outlook. It spans from Champaign, Illinois out to Erie, Pennsylvania. Severe wind high. Severe hail high. Tornadoes are low, which is pretty expected for the Indiana region. In that we do have the system. The system may get stronger, but this is our current watches outlook. We have these warnings. Have these counties in Indiana under warning. I don't know if you can hear, but you have a weather radio in the background that's relaying Angola NOAA over the radio. So,
Eastern Daylight Time, a severe thunderstorm was located over Constantine,
yeah,
Three Rivers, moving southeast
these storms,
miles per hour.
this may be the main focal point of this storm here up near Three Rivers.
Source:
We did do that storm track for it, that right there, but we can do another one too, that goes out further.
and vehicles. Expect wind damage.
This looks like it is moving more eastward by
Sturgis,
the looks of it.
Constantine, White,
We can take a look at that in a second.
Fawn River, Barote, Brighton, Klinger Lake, Jones, Corey Lake, Howe, Clear Lake, Findlay, and
There's an update to the warning.
for your protection, move to an interior room on the lowest floor of a building.
Yeah, and these storms are now moving east at 30 miles an hour, which
30 p.m. Eastern
was changed.
following counties:
So these storms are going to be moving eastward.
Indiana. This is NOAA Weather Radio.
I'm going to turn off the watches outlook on the thing.
Visit our website via weather.gov/IWX. This is a severe thunderstorm watch. The National Weather
The good thing is none of these storms look like they're producing any tornadic activity. So let's go ahead and cover that real quick.
Hillsdale and St. Joseph and the following counties in Ohio:
Lafayette, Indiana is under a severe thunderstorm warning now too.
Remember, a severe thunderstorm watch means the conditions are favorable for the development of severe weather, including large hail.
Yeah, we have a squall line that's been initiated. And we got 60-mile-an-hour winds and a 1¼ inch hail too.
And listen for later statements. And this is NOAA Weather Radio Station KXI-94 in Angola.
What just happened?
Visit our website via weather.
Okay, that just started glitching out too.
This is NOAA Weather Radio Station KXI-94 in Angola.
Gotta do something real quick.
Website via weather.gov/IWX. This is a severe thunderstorm watch. The National Weather Service has issued severe thunderstorm watch number 524, effective until 11 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. This watch includes the following counties in Indiana: DeKalb, LaGrange, Noble, and Steuben, and the following counties in Michigan: Branch,
What's going on in South Bend? Okay.
Defiance, Fulton,
Okay, let's go to South Bend. We do got a velocity thing couplet starting to form near South Bend. This is around Ford Street. This is where this is Western Avenue area there. Velocity just cut out. The heck.
Stay tuned to NOAA Weather Radio, commercial radio and television outlets, or internet sources for the latest severe weather
There we go.
information. A severe
It doesn't look as strong anymore. It's over,
until 3:30
I think, Mayflower Road. No.
LaGrange and southern St. Joseph counties. At 2:58 p.m. Eastern
The
Daylight
radar hasn't quite updated yet.
located near
It's
Centerville, or 7
near
miles north
where
of Sturgis.
State Road 23 Prairie Avenue and Indiana Avenue, Indiana and Walnut Avenue, that area. It's around that area where there's an intersect right there.
People and animals outdoors will be
That is where the main
hail damage
threat is. What is happening now?
and vehicles.
If we go back up here, it looks like velocities are starting to kind of tighten up a bit more on the southern end of the storm over here. But anything could be happening today with the storms.
This includes Interstate 80 in Indiana between
You got more storms firing up. These ones in the middle are kind of getting absorbed into the other ones. It looks like the one over South Bend is moving southeast.
severe thunderstorm warning remains in effect until 3:30 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time for the following county: St. Joseph, Michigan, and LaGrange, Indiana.
We do got, this will go over, we can do a storm track on this storm too. I don't think the storm has been updated. Okay, this storm is moving east at 25 miles an hour.
Service has issued severe thunderstorm watch number 5
Turn off that. Yeah, that is starting to move eastward.
Daylight Time. This watch includes the following counties:
Get rid of the discussions. We don't really need them currently.
Steuben, and the following counties in Michigan: Branch, Hillsdale, and St. Joseph, and the following counties in Ohio: Defiance.
And the risk. This is the most painful part. Is it automatically clicks on everything.
The conditions are favorable for the development
But
of severe weather, including large hail and
we do have that.
the watch area. While severe
It does look like velocities. Dang it. It does look like velocities are starting to go down a bit on this.
stay tuned to NOAA Weather
I don't believe anything bad is gonna happen with this. I think it's just that the storm has gotten a bit stronger.
warning remains in effect until 3:30 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time for northeastern LaGrange and southern St. Joseph counties. At 2:58 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, a severe thunderstorm was located near Centerville, or 7 miles northwest of Sturgis, moving east at 30 miles per hour. Hazard: 2-inch hail and 60 miles per hour with gusts.
Now,
Radar
it looks like it's moving southeast, but it is. These look like they are starting to move east.
expect hail damage to roofs, siding,
So if we draw a storm track, yeah, there's that new warning. Let's see, watch this. 2-inch hail. It's gonna be moving
locations impacted:
southeast at 30 miles an hour. 2-inch hail and 60-mile-an-hour winds.
Fawn River, Burr Oak, Findlay, and Klinger Lake.
It looks like these are kind of in that line sector, but they are going different ways.
At 129. For your protection, move to an interior room on the lowest floor of a building. Repeating, a severe thunderstorm warning remains in effect until 3:30 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time for the following
That
counties:
didn't sound
St.
good.
Joseph, Michigan, and LaGrange, Indiana.
it is extremely windy here in Angola too. Okay, that yeah, the velocity thing up there near Centerville has started going away. We might be getting something going on up here near Sherwood. We got these storms up here going crazy through the Detroit area. Now, most of the way through this area, these storms most likely aren't going to do anything. They'll probably bring some light winds. Nothing too strong though. Maybe some hail. But severe weather most likely will not happen. If you have any questions, feel free to put them in chat too. Okay, let's go over a recap of every storm we have so far. We have the storm here. I keep throwing my mic around. Seriously. Okay, so we have this storm over here near South Bend in Mishawaka. These storms are starting to get kind of stronger. The storm is, you can see it is hail core over Mishawaka. This is moving southeast, and there is a velocity area couplet showing, but it's out ahead. Yeah, it's out ahead of the storm here, which most likely means it's not that tornado. It's not a tornadic situation. We got the storm up here near Centerville and Ottawa. This is north of Sturgis. We got some. It does look like it may get that Hook character. It did have one earlier, but out ahead of it, it's just the wind threat out ahead. We got the storm up here near Sherwood. This is in Branch County, north of Madison, off of M86. This is starting to form a little hook over Locke and Nichols Road. That's not warned yet. We have a squall line going on up in Michigan, going to move through the Detroit metro area. We have some storms down here near Lafayette. Let's cover these real quick. Okay, this was a storm near Lafayette. There is a decent velocity couplet on that. I wouldn't be surprised if there was if that got a tornado warned yet, but it is kind of far away from the radar though. So that could be a bad thing. Got a storm near Attica that really isn't as that strong. It was just 30-mile-an-hour winds and pea-sized hail. We got this storm near south of Danville near Georgetown. Not that bad. It's probably using Lincoln radar, but the area I would watch out for the tornadic potential over the next couple hours would be, for the severe weather, not tornadic, would be this area maybe. More stuff could develop out back here. The main severe threat is expected to end in northern Indiana. The main severe threat is expected to end between 3 to 5. Is 3:09 Eastern as of this. But the storm near Ottawa really doesn't look like it has the potential to produce a tornado. Maybe something up here in this, maybe Hook. yeah, maybe something going on there. That might be at a minimum, though. If you come down back to South Bend, the it, the velocity is out in front of the main storm, but downtown South Bend, Roseland, University of Notre Dame, that area is all good. Anything north of up here is good. If you're in Woodland, Wakarusa, if you're Mishawaka, we need to keep an eye out for them. Jamestown, down ahead, we can do a storm track down ahead. Throw it out ahead of the storm. Southeast of 30 miles an hour. That's very bad track, but 30 miles an hour. This is all going to be in Eastern time, so if you're in Central, subtract 1 hour. So we have Wakarusa at 3:19, Southwest at 3:25, Forker at 3:28, Goshen at 3:36, Waterford Mills at 3:36, New Paris at 3:38, Batenertown at 3:38, Benton at 3:44, and Millersburg at 3:50. That is the main area.
Thunderstorm watch. The National Weather Service has issued severe thunderstorm watch number 524, effective until 11 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. This watch includes the following
Now,
in Indiana, DeKalb, LaGrange,
okay, that does look like it's starting to tighten up a bit more. Near south of Nottawa, does look like a hook echo is starting to form there. That is something we're going to need to watch out. Let's head back up here near Sherwood. The storm doesn't, these are very delayed here. That these could be the main areas for the storms. But all we know coming out of South Bend is there's a potential hook echo there. There's a velocity couplet. We have a hook form was over downtown South Bend. These are 2 minutes delayed. I think velocity updates every couple 2 or 3 minutes. Okay, there's that new update. New severe thunderstorm warning. Hold on a second. This is for that Sherwood storm. I'll be right back.
The National Weather Service in northern Indiana has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for northern Branch County in southwestern Michigan, northwestern Hillsdale County in southeastern Michigan until 4 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. At 3:12 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, a severe thunderstorm was located near Union City, 47 miles northwest of Coldwater, moving east at 45 miles per hour. Hazard, 2-inch hail and 60 miles per hour with gusts. Source, radar indicated. Impact, people and animals outdoors will be injured. Expect hail damage to roofs, siding, windows, and vehicles. Expect wind damage to roofs, siding, and trees. Locations impacted include Coldwater, Hillsdale, Jonesville, Quincy, Union City, Litchfield, Long Lake, Girard, Musco, North Adams, Bear Lake, Allen, Lake Wilson, Shadyside, Osseo, South Butler, Marble Lake, and Houghton. For your protection, move to an interior room on the lowest floor of a building. Repeating, a severe thunderstorm warning has been issued
Okay,
until
so
4
we
p.m.
got a
Eastern
new
Daylight Time for the
warning
following counties in
already.
Michigan, Branch, and Hillsdale. thunderstorm warning for Northern Branch County in southwestern Michigan, Hillsdale County in southeastern Michigan until 4 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. At 3:13 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, a severe thunderstorm was located near Union City or near Coldwater, moving east at 45 miles per hour. Hazard, 2-inch hail and 60 miles per hour with gusts. Source, radar indicated. Impact, people and animals outdoors will be injured. Expect hail damage to roofs, siding, windows, and vehicles. Expect wind damage to roofs, siding, and trees. Locations impacted include Coldwater, Hillsdale, Jonesville, Quincy, Union City, Litchfield, Jerome, Somerset, Girard, Pittsford, Musco, North Adams, Bear Lake, Allen, Lake Wilson, Shadyside, Osseo, South Butler, Marble Lake, and Somerset Center. For your protection, move to an interior room on the lowest floor of a building. Repeating, a severe thunderstorm warning has been issued until 4 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time for the following counties in Michigan, Branch and Hillsdale. A severe thunderstorm warning remains in effect until 3:30 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time for northeastern LaGrange,
Okay,
southern St.
so
Joseph
there's our new
counties.
severe thunderstorm warning.
3 p.m. Eastern Daylight
I don't know why
Severe
they
thunderstorm was
reissued
located
it
near Centerville,
to be
47
more
miles
extended,
northwest
but
of Sturgis, moving east at 30
it did
miles
sound
per
like
hour.
they did something wrong, and we got a brand new severe thunderstorm warning.
Source.
It'll
The National Weather Service in northern Indiana has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for east central St. Joseph County in southwestern Michigan, southwestern Branch County in southwestern Michigan until 3:45 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. At 3:16 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, a severe thunderstorm was located over Centerville or near Three Rivers, moving east at 35 miles per hour. Hazard, 2-inch hail and 60 miles per hour with gusts. Source, radar indicated. Impact, people and animals outdoors will be injured. Expect hail damage to roofs, siding, windows, and vehicles. Expect wind damage to roofs, siding, and trees. Locations impacted include Bronson, Colon, Nottawa, Kinderhook, Batavia, Baroque, Gilead, East Gilead, Findlay, Madison Lake, Lake of the Woods, and Fairfax. For your protection, move to an interior room on the lowest floor of a building. Repeating, a severe thunderstorm warning has been issued until 3:45 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time for the following counties in Michigan, Branch and St. Joseph. A severe thunderstorm warning remains in effect until 3:30 p.m.
Okay,
Eastern
so
Daylight Time
for everyone who just joined, we got two new severe thunderstorm warnings for storms in Michigan. One of these this new warning that just was issued includes Bronson and Nottawa. This goes till 3:45. We have 2-inch hail and 60-mile-an-hour winds with this. We had a possible couplet on it, or velocity signature. It since is gone. We have a severe thunderstorm warning remaining in effect for South Bend, for the South Bend area. We got 1.5-inch hail coming out of Mishawaka. So we have hails ranging in size from quarters to golf balls. That's not good. But I will be right back. If anything else happens, just type it in chat, and then I will see it when I get back here.
In Michigan, Branch, Hillsdale, and St. Joseph, and the following counties in Ohio: Defiance, Fulton, Henry, and Williams. Remember, a severe thunderstorm watch means the conditions are favorable for the development of severe weather, including large hail and damaging wind in and close to the watched area. While severe weather may not be imminent, persons should remain alert for rapidly changing weather conditions and listen for later statements and possible warnings. Stay tuned to NOAA Weather Radio, commercial radio and television outlets, or internet sources for the latest severe weather information. The National Weather Service Service in northern Indiana has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for northern Branch County in southwestern Michigan, northwestern Hillsdale County in southeastern Michigan until 4 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. At 3:12 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, a severe thunderstorm was located near Union City, or 7 miles northwest of Coldwater, moving east at 45 miles per hour. Hazard, 2-inch hail and 60 miles per hour wind gusts. Source, radar indicated. Impact, people and animals outdoors will be injured. Expect hail damage to roofs, siding, windows, and vehicles. Expect wind damage to roofs, siding, and trees. Locations impacted include Coldwater, Hillsdale, Jonesville, Quincy, Union City, Litchfield, Long Lake, Girard, Musco, North Adams, Bear Lake, Allen, Lake Wilson, Shady Side, Osseo, South Butler, Marble Lake, and Houghton. For your protection, move to an interior room on the lowest floor of a building. Repeating, a severe thunderstorm warning has been issued until 4 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time for the following counties.
I'm back.
Michigan, Branch, and Hillsdale.
Now,
The National Weather Service in northern Indiana
there has been a...
severe
Okay.
in southwestern Michigan.
Okay, so, the severe thunderstorm warning for walkers and stuff is getting more serious.
A severe thunderstorm was located
Out on our TV in our living room, we have a view of Brandon Kopic, which I can't show on stream, but he said there is someone has reported a rotating wall cloud with this storm here. So this velocity coupler has gotten stronger. I wouldn't be surprised if a tornado warning gets issued on that storm soon. But we do have that wind threat continuing up here near Nottawa and Girard, however you... Girard, okay. But, yeah, we now have a confirmed thing of... We have a confirmed rotating wall cloud on it. And...
Repeating, a severe thunderstorm warning has been issued until 4 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time for the following counties in Michigan, Branch, and Hillsdale. The National Weather Service in northern Indiana has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for east central St. Joseph County in southwestern Michigan, southwestern Branch County in southwestern Michigan until 3:45 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. At 3:16 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, a severe thunderstorm was located over Centerville, or near Three Rivers, moving east at 35 miles per hour. Hazard, 2-inch hail and 60 miles per hour wind gusts. Source, radar indicated. Impact, people
Yeah,
outdoors will be injured.
that clearly matches up.
Siding,
There.
windows, and vehicles.
That's probably our wall cloud. This is probably where the main storm is. That is moving southeast. Have these storms down here. The one near Lafayette is 1-inch hail and 60-mile-an-hour winds.
East Gilead, Findlay, Madison Lake, Lake of the Woods, and Fairfax. For your protection, move to an interior room on the lowest floor of a building. Repeating, a severe thunderstorm warning has been issued until 3:45 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time for the following counties in Michigan, Branch, and St. Joseph. The severe thunderstorm warning for northeastern LaGrange and southern St. Joseph County.
Okay.
The severe thunderstorm which prompted the warning has moved out of the warned area. Therefore, the warning has been canceled. A severe thunderstorm watch remains in effect until 11 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time for northeastern Indiana and southwestern Michigan. This is NOAA Weather Radio Station KXI 94 in Angola. Visit our website via weather.gov/IWX. This is a severe thunderstorm watch. The National Weather Service has issued severe thunderstorm watch number 524, effective until 11 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. This watch includes...
We are watching that storm there near Nottawa. It has significant... Okay.
The National Weather Service in northern Indiana has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for southern Elkhart County, Indiana, northwestern Noble County, and northeastern Indiana, northeastern Kosciuszko County, Indiana, until 4 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. At 3:24 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, a severe thunderstorm was located near Dunlap, moving east at 45 miles per hour. Hazard, 2-inch hail and 60 miles per hour with gusts. Source, radar indicated. Impact, people and animals outdoors will be injured. Expect hail damage to roofs, siding, windows, and vehicles. Expect wind damage to roofs, siding, and trees. Locations impacted include Goshen, Napanee, Syracuse, Dunlap, Middlebury, Milford, North Webster, Millersburg, New Paris, Benton, Wilmot, Southwest, Foraker, Lake Wawasee, Duard Lake, Oakwood Park, Waterford Mills, and Gravelton. For your protection, move to an interior room on the lowest floor of a building. Repeating, a severe thunderstorm warning has been issued until 4 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time for the following counties in Indiana: Elkhart, Kosciuszko, and Noble. This is a severe thunderstorm
Okay.
watch. The National Weather Service has issued severe thunderstorm watch number 524, effective until 11 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. This watch includes the following
We are back.
counties in
We are
Indiana,
getting continuous
Cal,
warnings,
Oak
but
Ridge, Noble,
this is shocking how,
the following
yeah,
counties in Michigan,
that
Grant,
has kind of died off,
and
but
St. Joseph,
there's your
and
hook
following
echo.
counties in Ohio,
There's the hook.
Defiance, Fulton,
That was
Henry,
well
Illinois.
defined. They got a new warning going out. These storms will be missing. Yeah. These storms have missed, but it looks like we have more potential development happening behind these storms for potential round 2, as these storms, as they're forecasted to be from 3 to 5.
Commercial radio and television outlets or internet sources for the latest severe weather information. The National Weather Service in northern Indiana has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for northern Branch County in southwestern Michigan, northwestern Oakdale County in
Cold waters
southeastern
and
Michigan
Branch.
until 4 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. At 3:12 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, a severe thunderstorm was located near Union City, 4-7. The severe thunderstorm warning for east central St. Joseph and southwestern Branch counties is canceled. The storm, which prompted the warning, has weakened below severe.
Okay, that
and no
isn't
longer
shocking.
poses an immediate threat to life or property.
So,
Therefore, the warning has been canceled.
the storm that we've been watching for the first severe warned storm has now this weekend.
Southwestern Michigan. The National Weather Service in northern Indiana has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for northern Branch County in southwestern Michigan, northwestern Oakdale County in southeastern Michigan until 4 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. At 3:12 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, a severe thunderstorm was located near Union City, 4-7 miles northwest of Coldwater, moving east at 45 miles per hour. Hazard, 2-inch hail and 60 miles per hour with gusts. Source, radar indicated. Impact, people and animals outdoors will be injured. Expect hail damage to roofs, siding, windows, and vehicles. Expect wind
Okay.
damage to roofs.
So, it has been changed from between 3 to 10 p.m. today. Ice damage, large hail, damaging winds, and an isolated tornado is possible. The large hail and damaging wind risk is increasing as of, this was 9 a.m. as of 9 a.m. But it was the last briefing that NWS out of Northern Indiana did. This is going to get hit, and they just updated that warning. So now that storm does have only 1-inch hail and 60-mile-an-hour winds. The greatest coverage of severe storms, is going to be along and east of I-69. So, the greatest area for storms to be strong and severe, will be strong and severe, will be along mostly this way. This is the main area that could be getting, this is the main area of severe weather along I-69. There's Fort Wayne, Decatur, Auburn, Angola, Hartford City, I think. Maybe not.
A severe thunderstorm warning remains in effect until 4 p.m. Eastern Daylight
But those are the greatest risks for storms. Resuming, we already got storms firing up just north of Angola. I'll be right back, and
Northwestern Hillsdale County in southeastern Michigan until 4 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. At 3:12 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, a severe thunderstorm was located near Union City, or 7 miles northwest of Coldwater, moving east at 45 miles per hour. Hazard, 2-inch hail and 60 miles per hour with gusts. Source, radar indicated. Impact, people and animals outdoors will be injured. Expect hail damage to roofs, siding, windows, and vehicles. Expect wind damage to roofs, siding, and trees. Locations impacted include Coldwater, Hillsdale, Jonesville, Quincy, Union City, Litchfield, Long Lake, Girard, Musco, North Adams, Bear Lake, Allen, Lake Wilson, Shady Side, Osseo, South Butler, Marble Lake, and Houghton. For your protection, move to an interior room on the lowest floor of a building. Repeating, a severe thunderstorm warning has been issued until 4 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time for the following counties in Michigan, Branch and Hillsdale.
okay, so it is
The National Weather Service
from where I am. I can hear thunder outside from this little cell right here. Can hear the thunder from it, but it does look like these storms are starting to fire up again, as they've all started to die off. I think the next storm that might become severe, maybe this one south of Bronson. That might be the next one that fires itself up. We do have storms all along the. We do have storms going along across everywhere, basically.
Locations impacted include Goshen, Napanee, Syracuse, Bidlack, Middlebury, Milford, North Webster, Millersburg, New Paris, Benton, Wilmot, Southwest, Foraker, Lake Wawasee, Duart Lake.
Yeah, dew points are 72, 73, 70. Dew points are high out ahead of these storms. They are pretty weak out here, but it does look like another round maybe starting as they start getting strong, as the dew points start going up, then maybe again. Here in Angola, it is cloudy outside, so most likely nothing bad will happen else along this line.
Thunderstorm watch remains in effect until 11 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time for southwestern Michigan. A severe thunderstorm warning remains in effect until 4 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time.
I'll be right back. If anything happens to the stream, it's just computer crash. That's what happened the first 2 times. The computer has crashed. That's why the stream was postponed.
Miles per hour. Hazard, 60 miles per hour with gusts and quarter-size hail. Source, radar indicated. Impact, hail damage to vehicles is expected. Expect wind damage to roofs, siding, and trees. Locations impacted include Coldwater, Hillsdale, Jonesville, Quincy, Litchfield, Jerome, Somerset, Pittsburgh, Musco, North Adams, Bear Lake, Allen, Lake Wilson, Shady Side, Osseo, South Butler, and Somerset Center. This includes Interstate 69 in Michigan between mile markers 13 and 16. For your protection, move to an interior room on the lowest floor of a building. Repeating, a severe thunderstorm warning remains in effect until 4 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time for the following counties in Michigan, Branch
Okay.
and Hillsdale. This is NOAA weather radio station KXI 94 in Angola. Visit our website.
Does look like these are starting to pop off again, but
This is a severe thunderstorm watch. The National Weather Service has issued severe thunderstorm watch number 524, effective until 11 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. This watch includes the following counties in Indiana: DeKalb, LaGrange, and the following
so
counties in Michigan: Branch, Hillsdale, and St. Joseph.
we
and
got
the following counties in
over
Ohio,
here
France, Fulton,
the storm near South Bend, producing the 1-inch hail, 1.5-inch hail.
Conditions are favorable for the development of severe weather,
But
including large hail and
what happened to
winds
it?
in and close to the watch area.
What
While
is
severe
happening?
weather may not
Okay,
be imminent,
yes,
persons
okay,
should
whatever.
remain alert for
These are starting to. Oh. Okay. We do have a hook echo clearly seen on radar off of State Road 19 near Wakarusa. We have a clear hook echo there. That is a clear indication of a supercell. Wow. Does look like a more major wind threat too. These storms near Orland and Gilead. Gilead. There. This is Gerard. Why? But okay, let's head back up here to the Detroit Metro. What is happening here? Yeah, there's that squall line moving through. You do get some severe warnings in Canada.
Severe thunderstorm warning for Northern Branch and northwestern Hillsdale counties is canceled. The storm, which prompted the warning, has weakened below severe limits and no longer poses an immediate threat to life or property.
So all the storms around, so the storms are starting to weaken out.
A severe thunderstorm watch remains in effect until 11 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time for southeastern.
All the warnings in southern Michigan have weakened. Why did they issue that one twice? Nobody knows. Now,
therefore, the warning has been canceled. A severe thunderstorm watch remains in effect until 11 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time for
these storms have weakened, but we saw it coming.
Central St. Joseph and southwestern Branch counties.
I'm taking another look at the HRRR.
Below severe limits and no longer poses an immediate threat to life or property. Therefore, the warning has been canceled. A severe thunderstorm.
Yeah, these storms have basically started to die off.
Time for southwestern Michigan. The severe thunderstorm warning for Northern Branch and northwestern Hillsdale counties is canceled. The storm, which prompted the warning, has weakened below severe limits and no longer poses an immediate threat to life or property. Therefore, the warning has been canceled. A severe thunderstorm watch remains in effect until 11 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time for southeastern and southwestern Michigan. The severe thunderstorm warning for northeastern Branch and Hillsdale counties is canceled. The storm, which prompted the warning, has weakened below severe limits and no longer poses an immediate threat to life or property. Therefore, the warning has been canceled. A severe thunderstorm watch remains in effect until 11 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time for southeastern and southwestern Michigan. This is NOAA Weather Radio Station KXI-94 in Angola.
Yeah, all these other storms here have started just basically weakening. Nothing too severe across northeastern Indiana besides the storm over Goshen right now, which is going absolutely crazy right now.
This watch includes the following counties in Indiana: DeKalb, LaGrange, Noble, and Steuben, and the following counties Branch, Hillsdale, and St. Joseph, and the following counties in Ohio: Defiance, Fulton, Henry, and Williams. Remember, a severe thunderstorm
Let's
watch
do another storm track on this storm here.
severe weather, including large hail and damaging wind in and close to the watch area.
Storm is now moving east at 45 miles an hour. That's kind of concerning. So we're gonna draw it out east.
Stay tuned to NOAA Weather Radio, commercial radio and television outlets, or internet sources for the latest severe
45
weather
miles an hour.
The National Weather Service in northern Indiana.
Middlebury at 345, Honeyville at 345,
Southern Elkhart County.
Beatty
Northwestern
Beach
County in northeast
at
Indiana.
347, Shipshawana at 348, Emma at 348, Waterford, Mills, Saybirds at 352, LaGrange at 357, Valentine at 359, and Plato at 403.
Hail and 60 miles per hour with gusts. Source: radar indicated.
I wouldn't be shocked if that's.
Attack. People and animals outdoors will be injured.
I wouldn't be surprised if this storm, this warning was issued east.
Expect wind damage to roofs.
I wouldn't be surprised. We got increased small storm coverage across northern Michigan, south central lower Michigan, across Kalamazoo, Calhoun, Branch, and St. Joseph counties. That is really where none of these storms are severe. The only severe one in Indiana is this one moving out of the South Bend metro area into Goshen. Goshen's huge. I'm not kidding, it's huge.
The severe thunderstorm warning for East Central St. Joseph and Southwestern Branch counties is canceled. The storm, which prompted the warning, has weakened below severe limits and no longer poses an immediate threat to life or property. Therefore, the warning has been canceled. A severe thunderstorm watch
Gonna take a little break here. And we're gonna play I'm gonna play the radar wave of the storms that are moving through.
Northern Branch and Northwestern Hillsdale counties is
Gonna
canceled.
play that radar loop for them. All the storms, they quickly grew, but then the northern ones have quickly died off though. You can see the South Bend one, it was teeny tiny, then it quickly grew.
Southeastern and southwestern Michigan. The severe thunderstorm warning for northeastern Branch and Hillsdale counties is canceled. The storm, which prompted the warning, has weakened below severe limits and no longer poses an immediate threat to life or property. Therefore, the warning has been canceled. A severe thunderstorm watch remains in effect until 11 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time for southeastern and southwestern Michigan. This is NOAA Weather Radio Station KXI-94 in Angola. Visit our website via weather.gov/IWX. This is a severe thunderstorm watch. The National Weather Service has issued severe thunderstorm watch number 524, effective until 11 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. This watch includes the following counties in Indiana: DeKalb, LaGrange, Noble, and Steuben, and the following counties in Michigan: Branch, Hillsdale, and St. Joseph, and the following counties in Ohio: Defiance, Fulton, Henry, and Williams. Remember, a severe thunderstorm watch means the conditions are favorable for the development of severe weather, including large hail and damaging wind in and close to the watch area. While severe weather may not be imminent, persons should remain alert for rapidly changing weather conditions and listen for later statements and possible warnings. Stay tuned to NOAA Weather Radio, commercial radio and television outlets, or
What is
internet sources for the
happening
latest
here?
severe weather information. The National Weather Service in northern Indiana has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for southern Elkhart County, Indiana, northwestern Noble County, and northeastern
I'm surprised that the Detroit area, downtown Detroit, isn't under a warning. I'm kind of shocked. And they're just gonna continue shortening that. Why? Detroit, I think that might be Detroit. Yeah, it's definitely Detroit's thing.
Source: radar indicated. Impact: people and animals outdoors will be injured. Expect hail damage to roofs.
There it is. There's the Wayne County
Expect wind damage.
severe thunderstorm warning. 1 inch hail and 60-mile-an-hour winds.
Locations impacted include
Wayne County is Detroit.
Syracuse, Billap, Middlebury, Milford, North Webster, Millersburg, New Paris, Benton, Wilmot, Southwest, Foraker,
God,
Lake
everything's going off now.
Oakwood Park, Waterford Mills,
Okay, we have
and Grinnell.
storms going on out
For your protection,
west.
move to an interior room on the lowest floor of the
Yeah,
building.
it's
Repeating, a severe
Why
thunderstorm warning
the
has been issued until 4 p.m.
coverage
Eastern
there of
Daylight Time
severe
for the
weather.
following counties in Indiana: Elkhart, Kosciuszko, and Noble. The severe thunderstorm warning for northern Branch and northwestern Hillsdale counties is canceled. The storm, which prompted the warning, has weakened below severe limits and no longer poses an immediate threat to life or property. Therefore, the warning has been canceled. A severe thunderstorm watch remains in effect until 11 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time for southeastern and southwestern Michigan.
It's only been roughly an hour since the main watch has been issued.
Hillsdale counties is canceled. The storm, which prompted the warning, has weakened below severe limits and no longer poses an immediate threat to life or property. Therefore, the warning has been canceled. A severe thunderstorm watch remains in effect until 11 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time for southeastern and southwestern Michigan. This is NOAA Weather Radio Station KXI.
So it looks like it is starting to merge to become an actual supercell. So there is a chance that the storm may get worse. Current time is 3:45 p.m. Eastern and 4:45 p.m. No, and 2:45 p.m. Central. If that concerns anybody who's watching this.
Noble and Steuben, and the following counties in Michigan: Branch, Hillsdale, and St. Joseph, and the following counties in Ohio: Defiance, Fulton, Henry, and Williams. Remember, a severe thunderstorm watch means the conditions are favorable for the development of severe weather, including large hail and damaging wind in and close to the watched area. While severe weather may not be imminent, persons should remain alert for rapidly changing weather conditions and listen for later statements and possible warnings. Stay tuned to NOAA Weather Radio, commercial radio and television outlets, or internet sources for the latest severe weather information. The National Weather Service in northern Indiana has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for southern Elkhart County, Indiana, northwestern Noble County in northeastern Indiana, northeastern Kosciuszko County, Indiana, until 4 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. At 3:24 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, a severe thunderstorm was located near Dunlap, moving east at 45 miles per hour. Hazard: 2-inch hail and 60 miles per hour with gusts. Source: radar indicated. Impact: people and animals outdoors will be injured. Expect hail damage to roofs, siding, windows, and vehicles. Expect wind damage to roofs, siding, and trees. Locations impacted include Goshen, Napanee, Syracuse, Dunlap, Middlebury, Milford, North Webster, Millersburg, New Paris, Benton, Wilmot, Southwest, Foraker, Lake Wawasee, Duard Lake, Oakwood Park, Waterford Mills, and Gravelton. For your protection, move to an interior room on the lowest floor of a building. Repeating, a severe thunderstorm warning has been issued until 4 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time for the following counties in Indiana: Elkhart, Kosciuszko, and Noble. The severe thunderstorm warning for northern Branch and northwestern Hillsdale counties is canceled.
What
The storm, which prompted
is
the warning,
happening
has weakened
down
from
here in
a
Goshen? It looks like the
no
storm
longer poses an
is
immediate
going
threat to
southeast, but
I-495.
it is moving. But it's
Therefore,
moving
the warning has
east.
been canceled.
Northern Indiana hasn't updated a warning
Remains
yet,
in
so
effect until 11
we
p.m.
couldn't tell what's
Daylight
happening
time for
with the.
southeastern and southwestern Michigan. The severe thunderstorm warning for northeastern Branch and Hillsdale counties is canceled. The storm, which prompted the warning, has weakened
Yeah, those
from a
storms.
severe limit
That
and
storm
no
is just
longer
completely
poses an
weakened.
immediate threat
We
to
did get the
I-4
just
property.
this one strong wind.
Therefore, the warning has
The
been
new
canceled.
warning. No.
A
Okay.
severe thunderstorm
I'll be right back,
warning
y'all.
is in effect until 11 p.m. Eastern.
Never mind.
The National Weather Service in northern Indiana has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for southeastern Elkhart County, Indiana, northwestern Noble County in northeastern Indiana, southwestern LaGrange County in northeastern Indiana, until 4:30 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. At 3:47 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, a severe thunderstorm was located over Goshen, moving east at 45 miles per hour. Hazard: golf ball size hail and 60 miles per hour with gusts. Source: radar indicated. Impact: people and animals outdoors will be injured. Expect hail damage to roofs, siding, windows, and vehicles. Expect wind damage to roofs, siding, and trees. Locations impacted include Ligonier, Middlebury, Albion, Rome City, Topeka, Millersburg, Wilcoxville, Brimfield, Hunterville, Woodruff, Eddy, Adams Lake, Oliver Lake, Emma, and Cosperville. For your protection, move to an interior room on the lowest floor of a building. Repeating, a severe thunderstorm warning has been issued until 4:30 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time for the following counties in Indiana: Elkhart, LaGrange, and Noble. This is NOAA Weather Radio Station.
Okay, now I'll be right
94
back.
Angola. Visit our website via weather.gov/IWX. This is a severe thunderstorm watch. The National Weather Service has issued severe thunderstorm watch number 524, effective until 11 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. This watch includes the following counties in Indiana: DeKalb, LaGrange, Noble, and Steuben, and the following counties in Michigan: Branch, Hillsdale, and St. Joseph. for later statements and possible warnings. Stay tuned to NOAA Weather Radio, commercial radio and television outlets, or internet sources for the latest severe weather information. The National Weather Service in northern Indiana has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for southern Elkhart County, Indiana, northwestern Noble County in northeastern Indiana, northeastern Kosciuszko County, Indiana, until 4 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. At 3:24 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, a severe thunderstorm was located near Dunlap, moving east at 45 miles per hour. Hazard, 2-inch hail and 60 miles per hour wind gusts. Source, radar indicated. Impact, people and animals outdoors will be injured. Expect hail damage to roofs, siding, windows, and vehicles. Expect wind damage to roofs, siding, and trees. Locations impacted include Goshen, Napanee, Syracuse, Dunlap, Middlebury, Milford, North Webster, Millersburg. The severe thunderstorm warning for northwestern Noble and northeastern Kosciuszko counties is canceled. The severe thunderstorm which prompted the warning has moved out of the warned area. Therefore, the warning has been canceled. A severe thunderstorm watch remains in effect until 11 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time for north central and northeastern Indiana. The severe thunderstorm warning for northwestern Noble and northeastern Kosciuszko counties is canceled. The severe thunderstorm which prompted the warning has moved out of the warned area. Therefore, the warning has been canceled. A severe thunderstorm watch remains in effect until 11 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time for north central and northeastern Indiana. This is NOAA Weather Radio Station KXI 94 in Angola. Visit our website via weather.gov/IWX. This is a severe thunderstorm watch. The National Weather Service has issued severe thunderstorm watch number 524, effective until 11 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. This watch includes the following counties in Indiana: DeKalb, LaGrange, Noble, and Steuben, and the following counties in Michigan: Branch, Hillsdale, and St. Joseph, and the following counties in Ohio: Defiance, Fulton, Henry, and Williams. Remember, a severe thunderstorm watch means the conditions are favorable for the development of severe weather, including large hail and damaging wind in and close to the watch area. While severe weather may not be imminent, persons should remain alert for rapidly changing weather conditions and listen for later statements and possible warnings. Stay tuned to NOAA Weather Radio, commercial radio and television outlets, or internet sources for the latest severe weather information. The National Weather Service in northern Indiana has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for southeastern Elkhart County, Indiana, northwestern Noble County in northeastern Indiana, southwestern LaGrange County in northeastern Indiana, until 4:30 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. At 3:47 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, a severe thunderstorm was located over Goshen, moving east at 45 miles per hour. Hazard, golf ball size hail and 60 miles per hour wind gusts. Source, radar indicated. Impact, people and animals outdoors will be injured. Expect hail damage to roofs, siding, windows, and vehicles. Expect wind damage to roofs, siding, and trees. Locations impacted include Ligonier, Middlebury, Albion, Rome City, Topeka, Millersburg, Wolcottville, Brimfield, Honeyville, Woodruff, Eddy, Adams Lake, Oliver Lake, Emma, and Cosperville. For your protection, move to an interior room on the lowest floor of a building. Repeating, a severe thunderstorm warning has been issued until 4:30 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time for the following counties in Indiana: Elkhart, LaGrange, and Noble. The severe thunderstorm warning for northwestern Noble and northeastern Kosciuszko counties is canceled. The severe thunderstorm which prompted the warning has moved out of the warned area. Therefore, the warning has been canceled. A severe thunderstorm watch remains in effect until 11 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time for north central and northeastern Indiana.
Okay, I'm back.
This is NOAA Weather Radio Station KXI 94
Just
in
took a quick
Angola.
break.
Visit our website via weather.gov/IWX. This is a
Something
severe
might be starting to
thunderstorm
happen in
watch.
Angola, maybe.
The National Weather Service has
Something might
issued
be
severe
happening
thunderstorm
there.
watch number 524, effective until 11 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. This watch includes the following counties in Indiana: DeKalb, LaGrange, Noble, and Steuben, and the following counties in Michigan: Branch, Hillsdale, and St. thunderstorm watch
Storm is pretty
means the
concerning over
conditions
there.
are favorable for the development of severe weather, including large hail and damaging wind in and close to the watch area. While severe weather may not be imminent, persons should remain alert for rapidly changing weather conditions and listen for later statements and possible warnings. Stay tuned to NOAA Weather Radio, commercial radio and television outlets, or internet sources for the latest severe weather information. The National Weather Service in northern Indiana has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for southeastern Elkhart County, Indiana, northwestern Noble County in northeastern Indiana, southwestern LaGrange County in northeastern Indiana, until 4:30 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. At 3:47 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, a severe thunderstorm
Now,
was located over Goshen, moving
The
45
storm
miles per hour.
may
Hazard:
try to
golf
weaken
ball size
out
hail at
over
60
time.
miles per hour with gusts. Source: radar indicated. Impact: people and animals outdoors will be injured. Expect hail damage to roofs, siding, windows, and vehicles. Expect wind damage to roofs, siding, and trees. Locations impacted
I forgot how
include
painful my
Ligonier,
passwords I
Middlebury,
make are.
Albion, Rome City, Topeka, Millersburg, Wilcoxville, Brimfield, Hunteville, Woodruff, Eddy, Adams Lake, Oliver Lake, Emma, and Cosperville. For your protection, move to an interior room on the lowest floor of a building. Repeating, a severe thunderstorm warning has been issued until 4:30 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time for the following counties in Indiana: Elkhart, LaGrange, and Noble. The severe thunderstorm warning for northwestern Noble and northeastern Kosciuszko counties is canceled. The severe thunderstorm which prompted the warning has moved out of the warned area. Therefore,
I know.
the warning has been canceled. A severe thunderstorm watch remains in effect until 11 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time for north central and northeastern Indiana. This is NOAA Weather Radio Station KXI 94 in Angola. Visit our website via weather.gov/IWX. This is a severe thunderstorm watch. The National Weather Service has issued severe thunderstorm watch number 524, effective until 11 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. This watch includes the following counties in Indiana: DeKalb, LaGrange, Noble, and Steuben, and the following counties in Michigan: Branch, Hillsdale, and St. Joseph.
Hold on a second, I'll be right back.
Counties in Ohio: Defiance, Fulton, Henry, and Williams. Remember, a severe thunderstorm watch means the conditions are favorable for the development of severe weather, including large hail and damaging wind in and close to the watch area. While severe weather may not be imminent, persons should remain alert for rapidly changing weather conditions and listen for later statements and possible warnings. Stay tuned to NOAA Weather Radio, commercial radio and television outlets, or internet sources for the latest severe weather information. The National Weather Service in northern Indiana has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for southeastern Elkhart County, Indiana, northwestern Noble County in northeastern Indiana, southwestern LaGrange County in northeastern
Hold on.
Indiana, until 4:30 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. At 3:47 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, a severe thunderstorm was located over Goshen, moving east at 45 miles per hour. Hazard: golf ball size hail and 60 miles per hour with gusts. Source: radar indicated. Impact: people and animals outdoors will be injured. Expect hail damage to roofs, siding, windows, and vehicles. Expect wind damage to roofs, siding, and trees. Locations impacted include Ligonier, Middlebury, Albion, Rome City, Topeka, Millersburg, Wilcoxville, Brimfield, Hunteville, Woodruff, Eddy, Adams Lake, Oliver Lake, Emma, and Cosperville. For your protection, move to an interior room on the lowest floor
Did
of
I
the
just
building.
say?
Repeating, a severe thunderstorm warning has been issued until 4:30 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time for the following counties in Indiana: Elkhart, LaGrange, and Noble. The severe thunderstorm warning for northwestern Noble and northeastern Kosciuszko counties is canceled. The severe thunderstorm which prompted the warning has moved out of the warned area. Therefore, the warning
Okay, this is
severe
painful
thunderstorm
for
watch
me.
remains in effect until 11 p.m.
I
Eastern
seriously think it's
Daylight
getting
Time for north
dangerous.
central and northeastern Indiana. This is NOAA Weather Radio Station KXI 94 in Angola. Visit our website via weather.gov/IWX. This is a severe thunderstorm watch. The National Weather Service Service has issued severe thunderstorm watch number 524, effective until 11 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. This watch includes the following counties in India: DeKalb,
I think just say India.
and Steuben, and the following counties in Michigan: Branch, Hillsdale, and St. Joseph, and the following counties in Ohio: Defiance, Fulton, Henry, and Williams. Remember, a severe thunderstorm watch means the conditions are favorable for the development of severe weather, including large hail and damaging wind in and close to the watch area.
There was a tornado warning out in Colorado.
Persons should remain alert for rapidly changing weather conditions and listen for later statements and possible warnings. Stay tuned to NOAA Weather Radio, commercial radio and television outlets, or internet sources for the latest severe weather information. The National Weather Service in northern Indiana has issued a severe thunderstorm warning.
Did that actually say something about our winds with it?
County, Indiana,
Right.
northwestern Noble County in northeastern Indiana, southwestern LaGrange County in northeastern Indiana, until 4:30 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. At 3:47 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, a severe thunderstorm was located over Goshen, moving east at 45 miles per hour. Hazard: golf ball size hail and 60 miles per hour wind gusts. Source: radar indicated. Impact: people and animals outdoors will be injured. Expect hail damage to roofs, siding, windows, and vehicles. Expect wind damage to roofs, siding, and trees. Locations impacted include Ligonier, Middlebury,
That is
Albion,
actually
Rome
starting to,
City,
that is getting
Topeka,
concerning for Angola.
Millersburg,
That is like a
Walnutville,
hooking storm.
Brimfield, Hunterville, Woodruff, Eddy, Adams Lake, Oliver Lake, Emma, and Cosperville. For your protection, move to an interior room on the lowest floor of a building. Repeating, a severe thunderstorm warning has been issued until 4:30 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time for the following counties in Indiana: Elkhart, LaGrange, and Noble. The severe thunderstorm warning for northwestern Noble and northeastern Kosciuszko counties is canceled. The severe thunderstorm which prompted the warning has moved out of the warned area.
What is happening?
Therefore,
There is a
the warning
damage
has been
report coming
canceled.
out of Goshen.
A severe thunderstorm watch remains in effect until 11 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time for north central and northeastern Indiana. This is NOAA Weather Radio Station KXI 94 in Angola. Visit our website via weather.gov/IWX. This is a severe thunderstorm watch. The National Weather Service has issued severe thunderstorm watch number 524, effective until 11 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. This watch includes the following counties in Indiana: DeKalb, LaGrange, Noble, and Steuben, and the following counties in Michigan: Branch, Hillsdale, and St. Joseph, and the following counties in Ohio: Defiance, Fulton, Henry, and Williams. Remember, a severe thunderstorm
Gosh,
watch
I hate
means
the
conditions are
internet
favorable for
so
the development of
much.
severe weather, including large hail and damaging wind in and close to the watch area. While severe
There's
weather
a
may not
tornado
be
warning
imminent,
in,
persons should remain alert for rapid
What?
change in weather conditions and listen for later statements and possible
Why
warnings.
is there a tornado warning in Canada?
To NOAA Weather Radio,
What
commercial radio
is
and
happening?
television outlets, or internet sources for the latest severe weather
Okay, Erie,
information.
Pennsylvania, you're under a severe
The
thunderstorm
National
warning.
Weather Service in northern Indiana has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for southeastern Elkhart County, Indiana, northwestern Noble County in northeastern Indiana, southwestern LaGrange County in northeastern Indiana, until 4:30 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. At 3:47 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, a severe thunderstorm was located over Goshen, moving east at 45 miles per hour. Hazard: golf ball size hail and 60 miles per hour wind gusts. Source: radar indicated. Impact: people and animals outdoors will be injured. Expect hail damage to roofs, siding, windows, and vehicles. Expect wind damage to roofs, siding, and trees.
That might be currently.
Locations impacted include Ligonier,
What
Middlebury,
the
Albion, Rome
heck?
City, Topeka, Millersburg, Walcottville, Brimfield, Hunterville, Woodruff, Eddy, Adams Lake.
Hold
Oliver
on,
Lake,
y'all.
Emma, and
Something
Cosperville.
happened.
For your
What
protection,
just
move to an
happened?
interior room on the lowest floor of a building. Repeating, a severe
Don't know what just
thunderstorm
happened.
warning has been issued until 4:30 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time for the following counties in Indiana: Elkhart, LaGrange, and Noble. The severe thunderstorm warning for northwestern Noble and northeastern Kosciuszko counties is canceled.
That
The
just
severe
quit
thunderstorm
itself?
which
Okay.
prompted the warning has moved
Oh,
out
I
of the
don't know
warned
why.
area. Therefore, the warning has been canceled. A severe thunderstorm watch remains in effect
That
until
is
11
actually
p.m. Eastern
real
Daylight Time for
nasty.
north central and northeastern Indiana.
Shoot.
This is NOAA weather radio station KXI 94 in Angola.
That is
Visit our website
probably
via weather.gov/IW.
okay.
The current time is 4:06 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. Here are the 3 p.m. Eastern
raining.
Daylight Time weather conditions.
Okay.
In
Hold on a
Angola,
second, y'all.
skies were mostly sunny. The temperature was 84 degrees, the dew point 72, and the relative humidity 65%. The wind was southwest at 17 miles an hour, gusting to 24. The pressure was 29.83 inches and falling. Around the region, at South Bend, a thunderstorm was reported with a temperature of 74. It was mostly sunny, with a temperature of 88 at Toledo and 86 at Chicago. It was partly sunny, with a temperature of 81 at Sturgis, 81 at Hillsdale, 85 at Fort Wayne, and 86 at Defiance. Under partly sunny skies, Indianapolis reported 85, Ann Arbor reported 83, and Coldwater reported 80. This is a severe thunderstorm watch. The National Weather Service has issued severe thunderstorm watch number 524, effective until 11 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. This watch includes the following counties in Indiana: DeKalb, LaGrange, Noble, and Steuben, and the following counties in Michigan: Branch, Hillsdale, and St. Joseph, and the following counties in Ohio: Defiance, Fulton, Henry, and Williams. Remember, a severe thunderstorm watch means the conditions are favorable for the development of severe weather, including large hail and damaging wind in and close to the watch area. While severe weather may not be imminent, persons should remain alert for rapidly changing weather conditions and listen for later statements and possible warnings. Stay tuned to NOAA Weather Radio, commercial radio and television outlets, or internet sources for the latest severe weather information. Now here is the forecast. Severe thunderstorm watch 524 in effect until 11 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time this evening. This afternoon, showers with thunderstorms likely. Some thunderstorms may be severe with damaging wind and large hail. Near steady temperature in the lower 80s. West wind around 15 miles per hour with gusts up to 25 miles per hour. Chance of rain 80%. Tonight, mostly clear. A chance of showers and thunderstorms in the evening. Some thunderstorms may be severe with damaging wind and large hail. Lows around 60. Northwest wind 10 to 15 miles per hour. Gusts. The National Weather Service in northern Indiana has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for southwestern Noble County in northeastern Indiana, northeastern Kosciuszko County, Indiana, until 4:30 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. At 4:07 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, a severe thunderstorm was located near Ligonier, moving southeast at 40 miles per hour. Hazard, 70 miles per hour with gusts and quarter-size hail. Source, radar indicated. Impact, hail damage to vehicles is expected. Expect considerable tree damage. Wind damage is also likely to mobile homes, roofs, and outbuildings. Locations impacted include Syracuse, North Webster, Cromwell, Kimmel, Wolf Lake, Lake Wawasee, Wilmot, Oakwood Park, Knapp Lake, Bear Lake, Loon Lake, and Dort Lake. For your protection, move to an interior room on the lowest floor of a building. Repeating, a severe thunderstorm warning has been issued until 4:30 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time for the following counties in Indiana: Kosciuszko and Noble. This is NOAA Weather Radio.
Okay, so we got a new severe thunderstorm warning.
Visit our website via weather.gov.
We got a
This is a severe thunderstorm watch. The National Weather Service has issued severe thunderstorm watch number 524, effective until 11
We got
p.m. Eastern
a
Daylight
storm
Time.
near Angola that has a hook on it that looks like it may start going up. I'll be right back again. I know I'm taking a lot of breaks here, but right now everything really isn't going on. Nothing too bad's really
and the following
happening.
counties in Ohio: Defiance, Fulton, thunderstorm watch means the conditions are favorable for the development of severe weather, including large hail and damaging wind in and close to the watch area. While severe weather may not be imminent, persons should remain alert for rapidly changing weather conditions and listen for later statements and possible warnings. Stay tuned to NOAA Weather Radio, commercial radio and television outlets, or internet sources for the latest severe weather information. The National Weather Service in northern Indiana has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for southeastern Elkhart County, Indiana, northwestern Noble County in northeastern Indiana, southwestern LaGrange County in northeastern Indiana, until 4:30 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. At 3:47 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, a severe thunderstorm was located over Goshen, moving east at 45 miles per hour. Hazard, golf ball size hail and 60 miles per hour with gusts. Source, radar indicated. Impact, people and animals outdoors will be injured. Expect hail damage to roofs, siding, windows, and vehicles. Expect wind damage to roofs, siding, and trees. Locations impacted include Ligonier, Middlebury, Albion, Rome City, Topeka, Millersburg, Wolcottville, Brimfield, Hunterville, Woodruff, Eddy, Adams Lake, Oliver Lake, Emma, and Cosperville. For your protection, move to an interior room on the lowest floor of a building. Repeating, a severe thunderstorm warning has been issued until 4:30 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time for the following counties in Indiana: Elkhart, LaGrange, and Noble. The National Weather Service in northern Indiana has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for southwestern Noble County in northeastern Indiana, northeastern Kosciuszko County, Indiana, until 4:30 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. At 4:07 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, a severe thunderstorm was located near Ligonier, moving southeast at 40 miles per hour. Hazard, 70 miles per hour with gusts and quarter-size hail. Source, radar indicated. Impact, hail damage to vehicles is expected. Expect considerable tree damage. Wind damage is also likely to mobile homes, roofs, and outbuildings. Locations impacted include Syracuse, North Webster, Cromwell, Kimmel, Wolf Lake, Lake Wawasee, Wilmot, Oakwood Park, Knapp Lake, Bear Lake, Loon Lake, and Duart Lake. For your protection, move to an interior room on the lowest floor of a building. Repeating, a severe thunderstorm warning has been issued until 4:30 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time for the following counties.
Okay, so
Indiana,
roughly around 4:30ish, we're gonna end the stream. We're gonna go storm chasing. We may or may not do a storm chasing stream. Maybe, maybe not. We don't know where we're gonna be heading, as more stuff did start firing up. We don't know whether to stay around here and wait for the ones to fire up, because it's gonna be from 3 to 10, or if we stay, or if we go off somewhere and nothing bad happened, but then one go right through Angola, because that happens every time we do something. So severe thunderstorm watch goes till 11 p.m. tonight. We did get that tornado warning in Canada, but yeah. Don't really have any other storms to cover, but we do have, yeah, these storm. Okay, so these storms are still kind of fired up, but not as they were. They were a lot stronger. They've kind of merged into one. We got that Hook Echo going on near Camden. That's kind of near Long Lake. There's 2 Long Lakes. There's one off of. Okay. That has a Hook Echo. That's a hook right there. That's concerning. So, I better look out my window and see.
Expect hail damage to roofs, siding, windows, and vehicles. Expect wind damage to roofs, siding, and trees. Locations impacted include Ligonier, Middlebury, Albion, Rome City, Topeka, Millersburg, Wolcottville, Brimfield, Hunterville, Woodruff, Eddy, Adams Lake, Oliver Lake, Emma, and Cosperville. For your protection, move to an interior room on the lowest floor of a building. Repeating, severe thunderstorm warning has been issued until 4:30 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time for the following counties in Indiana: Elkhart, LaGrange, and Noble. The National Weather Service in northern Indiana has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for southwestern Noble County in northeastern Indiana, northeastern Tazewsko County, Indiana, until 4:30 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. At 4:07 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, a severe thunderstorm was located near Ligonier, moving southeast at 40 miles per hour. Hazard: 70 miles per hour with gusts and quarter-size hail. Source: radar indicated. Impact:
I do not see anything, so that's good.
Expected. Expect considerable tree damage. Wind damage is also likely to mobile homes, roofs, and outbuildings.
So,
Locations impacted include Syracuse, North Webster, Cromwell, Kimmel, Wolf Lake, Lake Wyandotte, Wilmot, Oakwood Park, Knott Lake, Bear Lake, Loon Lake, and Duart Lake. For your protection, move to an interior room on the lowest floor of a building. Repeating, a severe thunderstorm warning has been issued until 4:30 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time for the following counties in Indiana: Kosciuszko and Noble. This is NOAA Weather Radio Station KXI-94 in Angola. Visit our website via weather.gov/IWX.
basically over my
This
house
is a
right now.
severe thunderstorm watch.
That's where, this,
The
that,
National
that's where the
Weather
storms
Service
are.
has issued severe
Basically
thunderstorm
right over
watch
my house.
number 524, effective until 11 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. This watch includes the following counties in Indiana: DeKalb, LaGrange, Noble, and Steuben, and the following counties in Michigan: Branch, Hillsdale, and St. Joseph, and the following counties in Ohio: Defiance,
Two
Fulton, Henry,
new
and Williams.
things going on.
Remember, a severe thunderstorm watch means the conditions are favorable for
Here we
the
got more
development of
storms
severe
firing up
weather,
behind it.
including large hail and damaging wind in and close to the watch area. While severe weather may not be imminent, persons should remain alert for rapidly changing
That
weather
storm near
conditions
Warsaw looks
and
like it's
listen for
starting to
latest
rotate.
and possible warnings.
We got
Stay
those
tuned to
storms
NOAA
up there
Weather
going
Radio,
off too.
commercial radio and television outlets, or internet sources for the latest severe weather information. The National Weather Service in northern Indiana has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for southeastern Elkhart County, Indiana, northwestern Noble County in northeastern Indiana, southwestern LaGrange County in northeastern Indiana, until 4:30 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. At 3:47 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, a severe thunderstorm was located over Ocean, moving east at 45
Gotta
miles
go
per hour.
see something.
Hazard: golf ball size hail and 60 miles per hour with gusts. Source: radar indicated. Impact: people and animals outdoors will be injured. Expect hail damage to roofs, siding, windows, and vehicles. Expect wind damage to roofs, siding, and trees. Locations impacted include Ligonier, Middlebury, Albion, Rome City, Topeka, Millersburg, Wolcottville, Brimfield, Huntsville, Woodruff, Eddy, Adams Lake, Oliver Lake, Emma, and Cosperville. For your protection, move to an interior room on the lowest floor of a building. Repeating, a severe thunderstorm warning has been issued until 4:30 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time for the following counties in Indiana: Elkhart, LaGrange, and Noble. The National Weather Service in northern Indiana has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for southwestern Noble County in northeastern Indiana, northeastern Tazewsko County, Indiana, until 4:30 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. At 4:07 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, a severe thunderstorm was located near Ligonier, moving southeast at 40 miles per hour. Hazard: 70 miles per hour with gusts and quarter-size hail. Source: radar indicated. Impact: hail damage to vehicles is expected. Expect considerable tree damage. Wind damage is also likely to mobile homes, roofs, and outbuildings. Locations impacted include Syracuse, North Webster, Cromwell, Kimmel, Wolf Lake, Lake Wyandotte, Wilmot, Oakwood Park, Knott Lake, Bear Lake, Loon Lake, and Duart Lake. For your protection, move to an interior room on the lowest floor of a building. Repeating, a severe thunderstorm warning has been issued until 4:30 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time for the following counties in Indiana: Kosciuszko and Noble. This is NOAA Weather Radio Station KXI-94 in Angola. Visit our website via weather.gov/IWX. This is a severe thunderstorm watch. The The National Weather Service has issued severe thunderstorm watch number 5
Okay.
and 4, effective until 11 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. This watch includes the following counties in Indiana: DeKalb, LaGrange, Noble,
Okay, so we got the main wind threat happening down there.
Hillsdale, and St. Joseph, and the following
It
counties
is
in Ohio:
downpouring outside
Fulton,
currently.
Henry, and Williams. Remember,
There's a hook is moving through. There's no velocities on it at all.
the development of severe weather, including large hail and damaging wind in and close to the
Thunder.
watch area. While severe weather may not be imminent, persons
New
should remain alert for
alert
rapidly
or
changing weather
updated
conditions
one.
and listen for later statements and possible warnings. Stay tuned to NOAA Weather Radio, commercial radio and television outlets, or internet
The
sources
storm is
for the
taking a
latest severe
weird
weather
path.
information. The National Weather Service in northern Indiana has issued a severe thunderstorm
The
warning for
Camden storm has
southeastern Elkhart
died.
County,
The Camden
Indiana,
storm has died over there.
Noble County in northeastern Indiana, southwestern LaGrange County in northeastern Indiana, until 4:30 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. At 3:47 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, a severe thunderstorm was located over ocean, moving east at 45 miles per hour. Hazard: golf ball size hail and 60 miles per hour wind gusts. Source: radar indicated. Impact: people and animals outdoors will be injured. Expect hail damage to roofs, siding, windows, and vehicles. Expect wind damage to roofs, siding, and trees. Locations impacted include Ligonier, Middlebury, Albion,
It's
Rome
thundering
City,
out,
Topeka,
and
Phillipsburg, Wilmotfield,
not sure
Brimfield,
I can
Huntsville,
hear it, but I
Woodward,
don't think there's
Eddy,
any.
Adams Lake, Oliver Lake, Emma, and Cosperville. For your protection, move to an interior room on the lowest floor of a building. Repeating, a severe thunderstorm warning has been issued until 4:30 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time for the following counties in Indiana: Elkhart, LaGrange, and Noble. The National Weather Service in northern Indiana has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for southwestern Noble County in northeastern Indiana, northeastern Kosciuszko County, Indiana, until 4:30 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time.
That starts showing signs of rotation. It's bad. This will be a worst case scenario, but I didn't see anything as it crossed over, which is good. I'm surprised the severe thunderstorm warning hasn't been issued for.
Expect considerable tree damage. Wind damage is also likely to mobile homes, roofs, and outbuildings. Locations impacted include
I'm surprised one hasn't been issued for.
Webster, Cromwell, Kimmel, Wolf Lake, Lake Wawasee, Wilmot,
Surprised one hasn't been issued for there yet.
Blue Lake,
I'm surprised.
for your protection.
That seems like a really strong couplet there, or wind.
Severe thunderstorm warning has been issued.
No, the radio was trying to cut it in and out.
For the following counties in Indiana: Kosciuszko and Noble. This is NOAA Weather Radio Station KXI 94 in Angola. Visit our website via weather.gov/IWX. This is a severe thunderstorm watch. The National Weather Service has issued severe thunderstorm watch number 524.
There's that warning.
11 p.m. The National Weather Service in northern Indiana has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for northern Allen County in northeastern Indiana, eastern Noble County in northeastern Indiana, southern DeKalb County in northeastern Indiana, until 5:15 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. At 4:23 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, a severe thunderstorm was located over Albion, or 9 miles southeast of Ligonier, moving east at 40 miles per hour. Hazard: 70 miles per hour with gusts and quarter-size hail. Source: radar indicated. Impact: hail damage to vehicles is expected. Expect considerable tree damage. Wind damage is also likely to mobile homes, roofs, and outbuildings. Locations impacted include Auburn, Kendallville, Garrett, Huntertown, Avila, Albion, Woodburn, Grable, St. Joe, Leo Chadarville, Swan, Concord, Newville, Corunna, Altona, Brimfield, Butler Center, St. John's, Merriam, and Lano. For your protection, move to an interior room on the lowest floor of a building. Repeating, severe thunderstorm warning has been issued until 5:15 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time for the following counties in Indiana: Allen, DeKalb, and Noble. This is a severe thunderstorm watch. The National Weather Service has issued severe thunderstorm watch number 524, effective until 11 p.m. following
In
counties.
around 4 minutes, we're gonna end the stream here due to
Joseph and the following
since
counties.
we will start going since we will do a storm chase across
Remember,
the area.
thunderstorm watch means
Nothing
conditions
too
are
important
favorable for the
has
development of severe
happened.
weather, including large hail and damaging wind in and close to the watch area. While severe weather may not be imminent, persons should remain alert for rapidly changing weather conditions and listen for later statements and possible warnings. Stay tuned to NOAA Weather Radio, commercial radio and television outlets, or internet sources for the latest severe weather information. The National Weather Service in northern Indiana has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for southeastern Elkhart County, Indiana, northwestern Noble County in northeastern Indiana, southwestern LaGrange County in northeastern Indiana, until 4:30 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. At 3:47 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, a severe thunderstorm was located over ocean, moving east at 45 miles per hour. Hazard: golf ball size hail and 60 miles per hour with gusts. Source: radar indicated. Impact: people and animals outdoors will be injured. Expect hail damage to roofs.
We got these storms up here, and that has kind of a
Expect wind
velocity couplet
damage to
there,
and
maybe.
trees. Locations impacted include Ligonier, Middlebury, Albion, Rome City, Topeka, Millersburg, Wilcoxville, Brimfield, Hunteville, Woodruff, Eddy, Adams Lake, Oliver Lake, Emma, and Cosperville. For your protection, move to a
Now-
on the lowest floor of a building. Repeating, a severe thunderstorm warning has been issued until 4:30 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time.
Okay, y'all. So in roughly 2 minutes, the stream's gonna end. We've been going for an hour and 59 minutes now. Hopefully, nothing else happens. And today's normal. But yeah. Hopefully, nothing else is severe or produce a tornado producing. But one of the storms we're gonna have to not that one, but we have these ones out here. We're gonna have to watch around here that to be able to have the probability to produce some severe weather. But hopefully it doesn't. But we have chances for this till 10 p.m. No more storms are going to be going through that or not. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed the stream talking about severe weather across Indiana, northern Indiana, Michigan, and around the region. But this is the end. But yeah, so the stream is ending. I hope you enjoyed, and yeah, bye y'all.